Stay low. All who not like that walk a mile out. You know the dignitary representing. Yo, yo. Well, I say play by the original John from Queens. See all the girls them rock and come in. Yo, yo. Boom. Girl from you keep one man. From your nose say you keep one man. Jump around and put up your hand. John from Queens and the girls them dance. Girl from you keep one man. From your nose say you keep one man. Jump around and put up your hand. John from Queens and the girls them dance. Hold up your hand, show them your wedding band. Make them know say you are the one. Cause you done already have your husband. Have one man, you now want more than one. A girl a try but she can't take your man. Cause you done old for your position. Make them know say you want a slum bomb. No man can do that as a thank you madam. Girl from you keep one man. From your nose say you keep one man. Jump around and put up your hand. John from Queens and the girls them done. Girl from you keep one man. From your nose say you keep one man.
Hey guys, your boy John from Queens here. Welcome to the John from Queens show. I have a very special guest today, my man Shiva Lakhan. Welcome to the John from Queens show, my friend.
It's a pleasure being here, John.
And Shiva's here to promote his new song. I must have heard it like 1,000 times. It's fantastic. It wasn't me. So before we play the video, we want Shiva to tell us all about how he came about the idea, what musicians were in it, what promoters were involved to make this a reality.
Yeah, man. So it wasn't me. Well, you know, it's never me, right? The idea was my idea to write a song about. It was me, about the guys. You know, we should never say it's us. So I went to Hunter, Lalchan Baba, the Hunter man, as everybody know him. So he just put some pen and paper and ink and we started it. But we started working on this song in New York City at my brother's studio, Extreme Studios. I must thank everybody who helped out, especially Ashton Ramdial, who you know did a lot of groundwork into this song, into this track. Ashton, we had my brother Shiva Lakhan in Extreme Studios, and then I took it to Trinidad to Big Rich, the Punkulungs.
Big Rich.
Yeah, man.
That's the man. That's the man down there.
He's the man. And then he did his magic. So it was produced by Big Rich, the Punkulungs, Zaire Khan. The music was done by Kishore Ramdat. He did the keyboards. My brother Rishi did the dulak. Background vocals was done by Terry Lyons, and as I said before, it was written by Lalchan Hunter Baba. I hope I didn't forget anyone, but you know, everybody that put something into this track. It was done in a short time, and it was really effective. I think everybody, you know, I just hope. And I'm almost sure that everybody would enjoy this song. It's a fun song.
It is.
It's a dance song. You could have fun, laugh, dance, drink, be merry, be happy. You know, it's a happy song. It is.
I like it. Good job, man.
Yeah, man.
So we're gonna waste no further time. We're gonna go to the awesome video. I want everybody to enjoy it.
Sorry.
Problem.
One person I forget again. Sorry, John. I must say big up to Suresh Maharaj, who did the Hindi part into this song. The Hindi, which make it Chutney into Soca. So we have Soca and Chutney, so we call it Chutney Soca. So Suresh Maharaj did the Hindi part.
By the way, since you brought that up, the Hindi part, what it kind of means, what does it mean exactly?
It means exactly what the song says.
Okay, so it's just translated, basically.
You know, it means that, don't blame me, it's not me. Don't blame me, it wasn't me, so don't blame me.
Okay, very good. So we're not going to waste any further time. We're going to go let you guys see this awesome video, and we're going to be right back on the John from Queens show with Shiva Lakhan. We'll be right back, guys.
Enjoy.
It wasn't me. 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 Tell my wife, she see me in La Brea, holding a woman hand, what I was doing there. I watch my wife and tell she, I love you, baby. True party make a mistake, that wasn't me, that wasn't me, that wasn't me. सबको ही देना या लगाना लगाना सबको ही देना या लगाना 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 सबको ही देना या लगाना लगाना सबको ही देना या लगाना लगाना Big Rich, it was me, Shiva Lakhan, Kungalons, Chutney. Didn't know you was a reporter. I thought you was a singer. I lie and tell me, boss man, I feeling sick today because I want to go online and jump in Juve. Now my phone is ringing, he only calling me. Good luck gonna tell he I ain't a party. That wasn't me. 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 Good luck wasn't me. सबको ही देना या लगाना लगाना सबको ही देना या लगाना 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 सबको ही देना या लगाना लगाना सबको ही देना या लगाना लगाना I told you I'm a partner. I love to lie, man. I love to party and wine on any woman I see in front of me. A woman tell the police I wine up on she. Officer, she lie. That wasn't me. 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 Officer wasn't me. सबको ही देना या लगाना लगाना सबको ही देना या लगाना 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 सबको ही देना या लगाना लगाना सबको ही देना या लगाना लगाना I wait on you. I hope you have fun, good.
Well, that was great. I hope everyone enjoyed it. Great job, man.
Yeah, man.
That was an awesome video there.
I'm glad you like it, John.
So how did you get involved? Let's go way back now. How did you get involved in the beginning? Not the Big Bang, you know, that's the planet Earth and the solar system. But your beginning with the music. The music, how did you get involved? You know, I don't mean to be like a broken record. You know what I mean? How did you get involved with the music industry at first?
Well, at first, from a kid, from a very tender age, I've been going to the temple, you know. My parents took me to the temple, and I must make mention Gospel Hindu Mandir and Gospel Trinidad, South Trinidad. I have been a member in that mandir since I was in my mom's belly, you know. So I've been going to that temple from
Nice.
ever since, and up to this day, every time I visit Trinidad, I must go to that temple. There's peace for me in that temple. That's my home away from home. You know, so
Nice.
I started off singing bhajans, which is, you know, you would call it hymns, you know, religious songs. I started off singing in the temple, and then I always wanted to excel. I always wanted to hit that big stage, and always like that style of performing and knowing people and meeting people. So I always wanted to excel, and then, you know, I started to play harmonium. I play dulak, I play dantal, I play all the different Indian
Very
music.
talented, man.
Yeah, and you know, so after, you know, going to the temple, learning to sing in the temple, performing in different programs throughout Trinidad, especially around Diwali time, you know, there was a lot of stage all over Trinidad. So the temple used to go. Now I used to be the lead singer, and you know, going out to temples, everybody going out to the different venues, everybody would like me and would invite me every year to come and sing in Diwali shows and whatever shows they have throughout the year. And then, you know, I was in love with singing because singing is my passion. Then after that, I joined a couple of Indian orchestras, Tiente Gayatoons, Nayandas, you know, different other orchestras in Trinidad and performing all over the country throughout. I've been to different countries with different bands as well. Venezuela, to make mention. You know, I've been, you know, from a young kid growing up. And
Nice.
I love singing. It's really the best thing in my life. And so
not to cut you, by the way. Sometimes jonfromqueens sings in the bathtub, but, you know, they be calling the cops a little too much, so I got to cut that down. You know what I mean? Well, that's pretty good, man.
So I mean, it started off in the temple, and you know, I just keep doing the different genres of traditional Chutney, Soca, bhajan, classicals, Indian classical, East Indian classical, Trinidad classical, Geets, Ghana, everything. I try to touch everything, a little bit of Soca, a little bit of reggae, because you know we have the band, Extreme International band in New York.
Yes.
And I do everything.
X3.
Extreme. That was my creation.
That was very sharp, very sharp.
Yeah, man.
So, what artists inspired you, and who are some of your favorite singers, both Caribbean and American singers? Like, who are your favorites?
Well, in Trinidad, I always love Anand Yankaran. You know, rest in peace. You know, God bless his soul. Anand Yankaran, from a young, you know, from very young, I've been listening.
Nanda Baba Chaya.
A white man singing Nanda Baba. You see how far this music is. Everybody knows this Chutney music.
True that.
So I mean, I love Anand Yankaran. I love Jamir Hussain, who's one of the better classical singers. Yusuf Khan. You name it. I mean, all these different singers. But to name a few, and the filmy, because I do filmy as well. I love Kishore Kumar. Kishore Kumar is my favorite singer. And in reggae, I love. You know, I was telling you before. What's the guy name again?
Gregory Isaac.
Gregory Isaac. I love.
I love all nurses, by the way. That's why I try to get sick kind of often.
So I've been listening to different genres. And when I was much younger, I used to love rock and roll. So Elvis Presley rings a bell.
I like soft rock too.
Yeah.
Summer of '69. Oh, what a night.
You know this one. Come on, feel it now.
Yes.
Girls,
all good
you know,
stuff.
so I mean, all these different genres. I just love music. If I hear a good Chinese song, I would listen to that too, because music is my
I like Gangnam Style.
Gangnam Style.
That's why I say jonfromqueens is the best thing on YouTube since Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style.
Yes.
So, what are some of your most memorable performances you did, and who are some of the artists you shared the stage with during these performances?
Yeah, I mean, I can never forget performing together a couple of times with Sundar Popo, the late great Sundar Popo, also Anand Yankaran. Some big, I mean, all the top singers, Ricky Jai, everybody, good friends of mine.
Jai's the man. He did a shout out for me. Thank you, Ricky.
So I mean, it's. Everybody, I've been from the younger singers to the older singers, and now, you know, I mean, I'm not that young. I mean, I look young, but
yeah, looks young like me.
So I mean, I've been around for over 22 years, for over 25 years, I must say. More than 25 years I've been in this industry. I keep knocking on doors to open for me, but some doors they just keep pulling it back, opening and closing. But I'm the type of person, I don't give up. I'm just that type of person. I have to get what I want.
Good man.
And what I need, I must get it. So it doesn't matter what obstacle in my way, I always take care of that obstacle. And I trust in God, because without God, nothing is possible.
That's like, I don't give up too. It's like that with the shout-out videos. When people don't do shout-out videos for me, I stalk them at their house. I say, hey, remember me? Hey, you're supposed to do that shout-out video for jonfromqueens. Get away from me, loser. No,
I mean, everybody's looking at this. jonfromqueens. jonfromqueens is not a West Indian. but he promotes everything in the West Indies, everything, especially Trinidad and Tobago. Chutney,
how much money I gotta give you?
You know, I always say this because I mean he is he's a very hard-working person, and he doesn't get anything from this. We don't pay John. John don't ask us for
it's
money.
The love.
You know, it's all about love.
I don't block my bling when I say my love.
It's
my real bling.
And it's the truth. It's the truth. John from Queens, man. Big up. I must
hey, thanks a lot, man. Very kind of you. Oh, but the show's not finished yet. Got some more questions. So when you're not singing, rehearsing, or performing, which is all tied into one, what are some of the things you like to do in your spare time? Like I collect. Well, I don't want to. Even though it's true, they're breaking my house and teeth everything, Ross. But okay, I collect stamps and bugs. They're not going to come out. So what do you do in your spare time? What are your hobbies? What do you like to do?
I'm a kind of boring person besides music. But I love family. I love my family. I have two wonderful sons.
Good.
My wife Leela, we spend a lot of time together. We travel a lot. We go to different islands, different countries. You know, I love to travel. I love different cultures. I love different food. You know, so most of the time I've been when I'm not singing or I'm not performing, I'm traveling. Different countries.
Traveling is good. You spent a long, if I may say, you spent a long time in Trinidad.
I was in Trinidad.
Many weeks. How many weeks was that?
Well, last time was 3 weeks.
Ooh, that's a lot for me.
That was long.
Again, like 2 weeks vacation a year, you know?
Yeah.
Like it.
And I must say, people in Trinidad, you guys need to stop that fighting,
stop the violence, stop the bullying, and stop the suicide.
Trinidad is a paradise. Let's make it back a paradise, because it's becoming not a paradise. So people, Trinidad, come on, let's do it.
True that. Anyway, well said. So what are some of the upcoming projects you're working on right now?
Well, I'm working on more music. I have a couple of tracks coming out. It should be out after February, after Carnival. I have 2 traditional. I have a couple other songs, Chutney, Soca, to work on. I didn't started it yet, but I have two Chutney, 2 traditional Chutney. That it should be just after Carnival. I'm waiting on Big Rich. One is produced by Big Rich, and that will be out just after Carnival. So you can look out for that.
I just thought of this. This has been on my mind though, but sorry, I really can't say I just thought of it. But this is the man to ask. Now I know Big Rich knows of me. He's a real cool guy. So what do you think the likelihood is when you see him in person and you say, Big Rich, John from Queens has a message. Could you please do a John from Queens shout out video? You think you would do it, or tell me to take a walk?
I would have to bully him to do that.
Okay. I think
John from Queens is gonna get it.
I think he thinks I'm okay, but I'm not positive. I know I respect him. You know?
I would put that into Big Rich head and demand that from him.
That would be great.
Big Rich,
I would appreciate
Big Rich, look
that.
out, I'm coming.
I would appreciate that. And where can the viewers find you on social media, like, you know, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram? Let the people know where they can find you. And where can they find your music videos? Well, we know most of them, a lot of them, even the live performances are on the John from Queens 3 YouTube channel. So where else can they find you on social media and all that stuff?
Well, I mean, by now everybody should know that John from Queens promotes Shiva Lakhan. So you can find most of my videos on John from Queens channel, YouTube channel. You would find live performance all through New York City. You could find anything on YouTube right about now. Shiva Lakhan is the name, ShivaLakhan. You could find me on YouTube, you could find me on Twitter, you could find me on Instagram, you could find me on Facebook. Most of the times I'm on Facebook.
Nice.
You don't need a phone number, just send me a message on Facebook.
Great. Well, I'd like to thank you so much, my good friend, for coming on the John from Queens show. It was great. I enjoyed it. Thanks for your time, and I hope you guys enjoyed the show and the beautiful song.
Big up.
Thanks a lot.
Queens.
Thanks for your support of John from Queens and Shiva Lakhan. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, man. Bless.
Well, I say play by the original John from Queens. See all the girls that rock and come in. Yo. Girl, from you keep one man. From your nose, so you keep one man. Jump around and put up your hand. John from Queens and the girls them dance. Girl, from you keep one man. From your nose, so you keep one man. Jump around and put up your hand. John from Queens and the girls them dance.